Orthion, Hero of Labyrinth, 3 generic colorless, and a mountain. 1. Red mana, create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery speed. Then the next one, tap 9 mana, create 5 token copies of another target creature you control. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery speed. Orthion, Hero of the Labyrinth is a new token-based creation in red. The first one was Felden, the second one is Dalina, I think. Those are the other two I know when it comes to red token creation deck. For me, Orthion is the best, safest red token creation, yet expensive in mana. Feldon is a graveyard-based deck which can easily be removed by exiling his own graveyard. Dalina can be killed by blocking only, but Orthion, heck, you can create it's the safest bet you can find. But the problem of Orthion is his mana. You need to pay a lot of mana just to make him work. But the good news, Red had a lots of way to create its own mana base, so that's not gonna be a problem. Sure, the other 3 is vulnerable to path to exile or spot removal. Still, better than ever. Now we're gonna talk how Orthion works and how we're gonna build him properly in a proper way of manner. We need firepower. By doing that, when I say firepower, we need a lot of mana to keep our engine going. So, our engine going or activate our engine immediately. We need a lot of ramp, a lot of stones. For example, Felwar Stone and Arcane Signet. Those two are the early examples we need to cast an early game as possible. Because what I believe and see, we need a lot of mana. The best bet I can say right now, we need at least 9 or 10 mana rocks. Heck, if you want, you can go 13 or beyond. But it's gonna be too much mana without any kind of value. So yes, we're gonna focus a lot of mana early as possible, low CMC as possible. But we're not gonna put mana creep or any expensive mana rocks like 0 or 1 drop. We can put Felwar Stone, Arcane Signet, and Prismatic Lens. Those are, I think, the closest budget we can put right now in our story. So we're going to need a lot of firepower. A lot. After so many mana, we're going to need Rings of Bright Heart and Little Form Engine. And any cards have a common ability with this other two. Because if we have those similar effects or abilities, trust me and believe me, he will go nuts. Because pay 9 triggered Rings of Bright Heart, pay 2 Letter Form Engine, pay 2, we were going to create 15 copies of tokens or activate 3 times of Orthion's second ability. If we do that, it's good. It's really bloody good. And trust me, he can create a bunch of those tokens quite easily. But remember, these are artifacts. They can be removed. Luckily for us, we're red. We can retrieve our artifacts from the graveyard. We're going to need troops. A lot of fire troops. I mean, we're going to need Hoarding Ogre, Avalanche Riders. Whenever Hoarding Ogre attacks, create treasures. When Avalanche Riders enters, destroy target land. What if they have multiple copies upon attacking? Upon attacking Hoarding Ogres, whenever it attacks, we had high chances of getting 5 to 15 treasures per attack trigger. Per attack trigger per turn. For Avalanche Riders, upon ETB, destroy a land. What if we have 5 copies? We can destroy 5 lands. Heck, if we got Little Form Engine or Illusionist Bracers, we can destroy how many? 15 lands per turn? Pretty good, right? And how about we put Solemn Simulacrum? put Solemn, look 5, look a land. 5 copies, look 5 lands. When 5 copies dies, draw 5 cards. Easy peasy. Good value engine. And red is a really good value engine if you know what you're doing. Fire, trigger twice, stays eternal, Panharmonicon, and Sandal the Infinite. Because whenever we create tokens, when they enter, they trigger. Might as well use Panharmonicon to trigger twice. Sandal and Infinite, if we want our tokens to stay in the battlefield, we're going to use Sandal in the Infinite to make sure they won't be sacrificed at the beginning of our end step. So yes, we cannot rely on Little Form Engine or any cards who had a common ability like that. So we need to make sure we need a lot of good values like these 2 cards. The other one gives us trigger ability twice upon enter. The other one stays as blockers or sacrifice outlet to avoid getting rid of our commander. Pretty much, it's simple as that. Fires consumes you. These two cards are technically the budget version of Kiki-Jiki and Zealous Concept combo, and at the same time a budget version of Splinter Twins and Zealous Concept combo. So Dual Caster and Twin Flame combo create multiple copies of Dual Caster Mates. And remember, those tokens, they had haste. They can swing immediately. You can create infinite copies of Dual Caster Mates and swing for the kill and for the win, eliminating your opponents and grabbing your victory without any cost or problem. But remember, you need to do it fast and care with caution, because some of your opponents has Force of Despair, Pack of Negation, a lot of those counterfeit, and we all knew red is that much fragile than we think. So we need very cautious when using our combo properly. What do you think of Orthion here of Labyrinth? A new kind of Feldon and Dalina red token creation. Because of this, we had multiple copies of tokenators. We can put Dalina and Feldon in the 99 to make sure we get alternative commanders just in case if Orthion went high to cast now. So yes, please like and subscribe and share this video to your friends or to people you know, and have a good day.